Hello students, this video will walk you through how to find a research topic and conduct a basic search using the CQ Researcher database. To access the database, start from the ECTC library webpage and select the database's A through Z tile found on the top row. Select C for CQ Researcher, or you can find CQ Researcher in our most popular databases column. Please note the tutorial available for CQ Researcher. This is a step-by-step look at how to conduct a search and is a great refresher in case you need it later. Remember, if you are searching the databases from off-campus, you may be prompted to log in with your full KCTCS email address and password. If you have trouble logging in, delete your browser's cookies and cache and try again. CQ Researcher is a unique source in that it provides weekly, in-depth reports about current events and topics. If you are just starting your research and need to find a topic, choose Browse CQR up at the top toolbar, or you can browse the tiles available on the main CQ page. You can find the most recent reports in the Featured Reports carousel at the top. Or find the most recent reports by using the Browse CQR, Content Type, Reports, and filter from Most Relevant to Most Recent. If you know your topic, you can search by keyword on the main CQ Researcher page. Remember, in CQ, it's best to do a simple search with only one or two keywords that are typically the main topic of your research. So let's do a search for home ownership. You can see I have 43 results, and I have a very recent report from 2023. CQ Researcher goes far back, so make sure you pay attention to the date of the report in which are in your results. Reports are presented by most relevant, but you can search by most popular, of all time, last 12 months, or the most recent. You can also use filters such as topics and publication date over on the side toolbar. But let's look at this first one, Barriers to Home Ownership from 2023. Each full report includes sections, Introduction, Current Situation, Pro-Con, and Outlook. And each section contains multiple parts. Introduction contains the introduction, an overview, a background, and a chronology. Throughout the report, you can find research questions in bold font, but I always recommend to students to start at the Pro-Con section because each Pro-Con section highlights a specific question. In this case, should the government discourage corporate investors from buying single-family homes? These questions are great tools to create or craft your own in-depth, detailed thesis statement. And then each pro-con section features two experts with opinion or editorial which answers this question. It's important to note the bibliographic information, who this person is and why do they have the authority to answer or speak on this question. But more importantly, each pro-con section contains a discussion question box. These discussion questions are, again, great tools to help you craft a thesis statement or to explore the subtopics in your own argument or your own paper. Reading and thinking about the questions in bold font throughout the report found in Introduction and Current Situation, or these discussion questions, is just a great way to start crafting your argument. So let's explore the introduction section a little bit. Introduction contains introduction, overview, background, chronology. Each section, in addition to the research questions in bold, contains great graphs and charts. You'll also see that these sections are broken up by these research questions. For instance, will efforts to increase supply reduce barriers to home ownership? The next section, the current situation, is formatted in the same way, but only has two sections, current situation and short features. And then finally, let's look at the Outlook section. The Outlook section is great in that it contains the outlook or the future of your topic, but more importantly, a bibliography. These bibliographies are great ways to find more sources related to your topic, and these sources link directly to a web page or the online source. If it is a book or a title that you are required to use a library resource for, you can always copy and paste the title and search it in the library search box on the main library page and see if we have access to that article in the databases. Next step is also more citations for related secondary sources on your topic. If you wish to look for specific keywords within any section of the report, you can do that in this Search Within This Report tool. Then everywhere that keyword is listed, it takes me to that particular place in the report and it's highlighted. To save a report, you can either download the PDF or email it to yourself. I always suggest emailing anything that you look at in the library databases or online to yourself so you can keep a working bibliography of the resources that you've read or scanned. It's important to note databases also provide a citation, and you can find your APA or MLA citation from the tool. If you would like to know more about CQ Researcher or if you need assistance with your research, please contact the library through our chat service or email ectclibrary@kctcs.edu. You can always refer back to the tutorial provided from the A to Z database list and get a more in-depth look at the CQ Researcher database. Thanks for watching.